Self-mastery is one of the greatest pursuits in life, while the modern world is full of distractions and challenges. The ancient philosophy of Stoicism offers timeless advice on how to navigate these difficulties with wisdom. And resilient Stoicism isn't about being detached from emotions or enduring life's hardships without feeling. Rather, it's a philosophy that teaches us how to live in alignment with our true values and respond to life's challenges with grace. The Stoics believe that true mastery begins within, and they developed practical techniques to help individuals gain control over their thoughts, emotions, and actions. By mastering ourselves, we become more resilient, purposeful, and at peace. Below, we explore 10 Stoic principles that can guide you towards self-mastery, helping you lead a life of meaning, inner strength, and fulfillment. 1. Focus on what you can control. The cornerstone of Stoicism is the understanding that there are things in life we can control and things we cannot. Epictetus, one of the most well-known Stoic philosophers, famously said, "Some things are up to us and some things are not." This simple yet profound principle teaches us to distinguish between what we can influence, our thoughts, choices, and actions, and what is outside our control, such as the actions of others, external events, and even our own health to some extent. By focusing on what you can control, you free yourself from unnecessary stress and anxiety. Often people waste time worrying about outcomes they cannot influence, which only leads to frustration. To practice self-mastery, learn to let go of external outcomes and focus instead on your own actions and mindset. When faced with a difficult situation, ask yourself, what can I control in this moment? By shifting your attention to what's within your power, you'll find that you have much more control over your life than you might think. 2. Practice delayed gratification. Self-mastery requires discipline, especially when it comes to delaying gratification. In a world where we are constantly bombarded with opportunities for instant pleasure, whether through social media, food, entertainment, or shopping, it's easy to give in to momentary desires. But the Stoics believed that true strength comes from resisting short-term temptations in favor of long-term benefits. Seneca, one of the most prominent Stoic philosophers, advised that we should not be slaves to our desires. He said, "The greatest blessings of mankind are within us and within our reach. A wise man is content with his lot, whatever it may be, without wishing for what he has not." Delayed gratification allows you to build this inner strength. For example, choosing to exercise instead of watching TV, or saving money rather than spending it on unnecessary luxuries, are acts of self-discipline that ultimately lead to greater long-term fulfillment. Each time you practice delayed gratification, you reinforce your ability to control your impulses, bringing you closer to mastering yourself. 3. Embrace voluntary discomfort. The Stoics understood that avoiding discomfort weakens the mind and body. To build resilience, they encourage practicing voluntary discomfort, a concept that might seem strange in today's comfort-driven society. Seneca advised that we should periodically expose ourselves to discomfort to prepare for the inevitable challenges life will throw our way. He wrote, "Set aside a certain number of days during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare, with coarse and rough dress, saying to yourself, well, is this the condition that I feared?" By embracing discomfort voluntarily, whether through fasting, cold showers, or taking on difficult tasks, you train your mind to handle real adversity when it arises. This practice doesn't just strengthen your resolve, it also shifts your perspective. When you have willingly subjected yourself to discomfort, unexpected challenges in life become less daunting. You realize that you can endure more than you thought possible. In a modern context, voluntary discomfort could mean pushing yourself physically in a workout, facing a fear of public speaking, or reducing your reliance on conveniences like social media. Through these small acts you strengthen your mental fortitude and prepare yourself to face life's bigger challenges with confidence. For reflect daily on your actions. The Stoics believed in the power of reflection as a tool for self-improvement. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, regularly reflected on his thoughts and actions in his journal, which became his famous work, Meditations. He often wrote about the importance of examining one's life. Do not waste time thinking about what a good person is. Be one daily reflection allows you to evaluate your behavior, thoughts, and decisions with honesty. It's a practice that helps you identify where you've strayed from your values or where you've succeeded in aligning with them. Each night ask yourself, did I act in accordance with my principles today? Did I respond to challenges with calm and wisdom? What can I learn from my consistent reflection? You begin to see patterns in your behavior which can help you make deliberate changes over time. This practice of self-awareness becomes a critical tool in your journey towards self-mastery. 5. Use negative visualization, a powerful Stoic practice for building resilience. Yens is negative visualization or premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils. This exercise involves imagining worst-case scenarios and preparing your mind for potential adversity rather than dwelling on negative outcomes. This practice helps you confront your fears and develop a sense of gratitude for what you have now. Seneca advised that we should regularly think about the possibility of loss, failure, or hardship. He robs present ills of their power who has perceived their coming beforehand. He wrote, by imagining what could go wrong, you not only lessen the emotional impact of future challenges but also appreciate the good things in your life more fully. For example, imagining what life would be like without your job, your health, or your loved ones can foster gratitude for these things while also mentally preparing you for the possibility of losing them when difficult situations arise. You'll be better equipped to handle them because you've already confronted the possibility in your mind. 6. Understand the impermanence of life. One of the most fundamental teachings of Stoicism is the impermanence of all things. Marcus Aurelius wrote extensively on this topic, often reminding himself that life is fleeting and that everything, including our achievements, possessions, and even our relationships, is temporary. He urged, think of yourself as dead. You have lived your life, now take what's left and live it properly. Acknowledging the impermanence of life encourages you to live with intention and presence. When you understand that everything is transient, you become less attached to material possessions and external achievements. This realization frees you from the fear of loss and helps you focus on what truly matters, living according to your values and making the most of the present moment. In practical terms, the means embracing change and accepting that life is in constant flux. Whether you're facing the end of a relationship, the loss of a job, or aging, Stoic philosophy teaches you to approach these experiences with grace and acceptance. By doing so, you strengthen your resilience and cultivate inner peace. 7. Remain humble and open to growth. Humility is a key virtue in Stoicism. The Stoics believe that arrogance and ego are obstacles to wisdom and self-improvement. Seneca cautioned against pride, reminding us that everyone is fallible and that we should constantly strive to improve ourselves, rather than assume we have all the answers. No man is more unhappy than he who never faces adversity, for he is not permitted to prove himself. He wrote, practicing humility means acknowledging that you don't know everything and that there is always room for growth. It involves being open to feedback, learning from others, and accepting your mistakes as opportunities for improvement. By staying humble, you avoid the pitfalls of arrogance and remain on the path of self-mastery. Humility also encourages you to focus on your own journey rather than comparing yourself to others. The Stoics believe that we should focus on our own progress, regardless of the successes or failures of those around us. By cultivating humility, you maintain the mindset of a learner, always seeking ways to grow and improve. 8. Live in the present moment. Stoicism teaches us to focus on the present because it's the only time we truly have control over. Marcus Aurelius urged, confine yourself to the present. Dwelling on the past or worrying about the future often leads to unnecessary stress and anxiety. The Stoics believe that life should be lived fully in the present moment. Mastering yourself means developing the ability to be mindful of the here and now. When you live in the present, you're more in control of your thoughts and actions. You're not weighed down by regrets or anxieties, but instead you're able to fully engage with the task at hand, making conscious decisions that align with your values. To cultivate this practice, try focusing on your breath during moments of stress, or regularly remind yourself to bring your attention back to the present. Over time, you'll find that mindfulness helps you navigate challenges with a calm and focused mind. 9. Detach from the outcome. A common source of frustration in life is our attachment to specific outcomes. We often set goals and expectations for ourselves, and when things don't go as planned, we feel disappointed or even defeated. The Stoics taught that while it's important to strive for excellence, we should not become attached to the results. Epicus advised, don't demand that things happen as you wish, but wish that they happen as they do happen, and you will go on. Well, detaching from the outcome means focusing on the process rather than the result. It's about doing your best in every situation, knowing that the final outcome is often beyond your control. This practice frees you from the anxiety of trying to control everything and allows you to remain calm in the face of uncertainty. By letting go of attachment to specific outcomes, you can approach challenges with a sense of freedom, knowing that your efforts are what truly matter. 10. Cultivate gratitude. Finally, gratitude is a key component of Stoic philosophy, though it's not often discussed as frequently as other Stoic practices. Seneca recognized the power of gratitude, writing, nothing is more honorable than a grateful heart. By practicing gratitude, you cultivate a mindset that focuses on the abundance in your life rather than the things you lack. Gratitude is essential for self-mastery because it helps you maintain a positive perspective even in difficult times. When you take time to appreciate the good things in your life, whether it's your health, relationships, or simple pleasures, you reinforce a sense of contentment and inner peace. Gratitude also shifts your focus away from external desires and material pursuits, helping you stay aligned with your core values. Make it a daily practice to reflect on the things you are grateful for, whether it's in a journal or a mental note. Gratitude will remind you of the richness of life and help you stay grounded in the present. Conclusion: mastering yourself is a lifelong journey that requires patience, discipline, and continuous effort. The Stoic principles of focusing on what you can control, practicing delayed gratification, embracing discomfort, and reflecting on your actions all serve as practical tools for achieving greater control over your mind and actions. By living in the present moment, detaching from outcomes, and cultivating gratitude, you build the resilience and inner peace necessary to navigate life's challenges with grace. Remember, the goal is not perfection but progress. Each step you take towards self-mastery brings you closer to living a life of purpose, fulfillment, and true inner strength. Take these Stoic principles to heart and begin applying them in your daily life. As you do, you'll find that the journey towards self-mastery is not only rewarding but deeply transformative. Thank you for joining me On this journey to explore Stoic principles and how they can help you master yourself, remember Stoicism isn't just about enduring life's challenges, but about growing stronger, more resilient, and more at peace through them. As you take these principles and apply them to your daily life, you'll find yourself becoming more control of your thoughts, emotions, and actions, moving closer to the best version of yourself. If you found value in this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with more wisdom-packed content from the Stoic University. Together we can continue exploring timeless philosophies and practical tools to live a life of purpose and growth. Thank you for watching, and as always, let's keep striving to become our infinite best selves.